If you want to get something done, ask a busy person. This is a quote from Benjamin Franklin. Welcome to another episode of Self-Employed Success Secrets, midweek edition with me, your host, Marcus. On today's episode, we're going to talk about something that is helpful to you. That's something I've noticed in being self-employed that can help you, and it's maintaining momentum, okay? Let me first explain what momentum is. Basically, momentum is just energy. That's all it is. You build momentum, you build energy when you get something done at work. You build momentum when you've been at work for a long time. This is like the Newton's 3 laws of motion. An object, that is moving is going to continue to move, etc. But why is it important to maintain momentum? It's important to maintain momentum. It's weird saying two M words right next to each other. It's important to maintain momentum because at any given point in time, especially if you're self-employed, your business venture is growing or it's dying. And momentum is an indicator to let you know if you're going in the right direction. Case in point, there was someone I started working with recently, and this is probably the second week of January. I'm talking to them. They're like, hey, can you do this thing for me? I did it for them. It was real quick, momentum. Hey, can you do another thing for me real quick, momentum? Hey, can you do something bigger for me, momentum? And then it just keeps going from there. And it's very, very important because businesses that die are slowly losing momentum over time. And businesses that end up working well, they're building up momentum every day. And it's important to get little victories, like getting a client, being able to go into places and meeting people, starting a fire. Sometimes you're gonna reach points where you need something big to happen to switch momentum. You need to get something big done that's been waiting in the wings for a long time, or if you win like some contest, that could be a momentum shifter. But you got to always be looking at building momentum and maintaining it. This is a continuation episode, a Wednesday episode. So as you're at work or as you're working towards becoming fully self-employed, ask yourself, what momentum am I building? When you sign up for your LLC, you're building momentum. Same way you can build momentum, you can lose it. When you lose a client, you lose momentum. When you make mistakes, you lose momentum. When you find delays and you procrastinate, you create your own negative momentum. But you want to always create positive momentum. Every time somebody pays your business, that's momentum to move forward, okay? And there's these forces. There's assistance and resistance that are always fighting against you. Assistance is working for you, okay? And resistance is working against you. And momentum is the way to decide which one's going to prevail, assistance or resistance, okay? And also too, if you're watching this far, if you watch the end of my video, I got a surprise for you to help you to just uplift your spirits and make your life a little bit better, hopefully. But momentum is very important because a lot of things in this world are, a lot of times, momentum, not the only thing, but a lot of it is determined by momentum. The reason why the rich get richer and the poor get poorer is because of momentum. The reason why when people win awards, they win another award and they win another award. This happens a lot in college sports. One athlete will take college player of the year, Final Four player of the year. They played the most games. They built the most momentum. They played the most minutes. Momentum is very, very, very powerful, and you've got to keep a watch on it. And it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger until you can't sustain it. It's like a flywheel on a train. It takes forever. It takes so much energy to get that thing going. But then once you do have it going, it gets easier and easier. And that's where the rich get rich and the poor get poor, because the hard becomes easy and the easy becomes hard. But just think about some ways you can build momentum today. When you make someone laugh at work, you're building momentum. Just energy bursts. Just think of momentum as energy, okay? And resistance is trying to suck that energy, and assistance is trying to create more of it, okay? Anytime you do something positive that brings life to your business, you're creating momentum. You want to create as much momentum as possible because you'll keep growing and growing and growing until the point where you can't sustain it. You got to bring more momentum and more people, and you'll just keep going. But hopefully you got something out of this video. Always maintain momentum. Do positive things that are going to build energy for you and your self-employment venture. And don't get stuck in the doldrums if things aren't going well, okay? And if you need a spark, go do something. Go create something. Go to a networking event. Do something for somebody for free. Like, do something. to create momentum, because you're always gonna need it. The same way you're always gonna need faith, you need momentum to move forward. There's so many things you need to be positively, profitably self-employed. And next, we're going on to our surprise. Surprise, it's that time of day again. For those of you who made it to the end of the video, it's a brief video today, but just maintain momentum. It's important, okay? Because everything's either growing or dying, including you. And so you want to maintain that positive energy, kindness, love, all that. Here's the quote. Would you succeed? Toil to transfer the bone from your head to your back. It's a good one. Thank you so much. And lastly, as always, unsuccessful people that make decisions based on their current situations. Oh man, I'm just gonna keep things going because everything's good, but not paying attention to the momentum around it. But successful people, you hopefully make decisions based on where you want to be. Understand that you got to maintain the positive momentum around you, okay? A lot of us, when we have hard circumstances hit us, you'll lose momentum really quick, and then it just gets worse and worse and worse, okay? Positive momentum works the opposite. It gets better and better and better, okay? Create positive momentum and maintain it, okay? That's the point of this video. Maintain momentum. It's important, okay? Bye.